start this morning in a nice, easy child's pose. So toes together, knees up nice and wide. Extending our arms out. Dropping our forehead. Just kind of wiggling in to our hips. Inhaling through the nose. And then exhale, letting it out. Just finding that nice long spine. Listening to our breath as we inhale. And then exhale, that hollow sound. Taking another full breath here. And then rooting through our hands, slowly come on up, finding that tabletop, bringing our knees underneath our hips. Really rooting down through our hands, through our knees. And then as we inhale, drop the belly, lift open the heart. Exhale, round it up, chin to chest. Inhale, drop the belly. Exhale, slowly round. Feel every vertebrae round. One more inhale. And then exhale, round it up. And then coming to that nice neutral spine. Maybe look over the left hip. Look over the right hip. Maybe open and close the jaw. Kind of roll out the neck a little bit. And then bringing those toes together again, come back into that child's pose just for one breath. As you inhale, roll it up, come all the way forward, nice upward facing dog. Lift up through the chin. And then exhale, tabletop. Planting that right hand, let's go ahead and peel open this left arm. Stacking the shoulders. Now exhale, pull through, thread the needle. Let's do that again. Inhale, full breath. Exhale, pull it through. Inhale. Stacking the shoulders. Exhale, thread it through. Pausing here, bringing your head down to the mat, extending your arm out, and just feeling that stretch through the upper back. Inhale, come back to center. Let's take it to the other side, planting our left hand. Inhale, right arm comes up. Exhale, thread that right arm through all the way down. Inhale, full breath. See if you can stack those shoulders. Exhale, thread it through. One more, inhale. Reach, 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 reach. Exhale, thread it through. Dropping your forehead, extending that left arm out now. And just feel that stretch through the upper back. And then inhale, come back into that tabletop. And bringing your elbows down now. Let's just come into a nice puppy pose. So elbows or hands are down. Hips are up towards the ceiling. Just feel that stretch through that back. Take another breath here. And now, like a wave, roll it up, curl your toes. Let's find our way into our downward facing dog. This morning, just take what you need here. Maybe some pedaling out feels really good. Maybe just some stillness. Relaxing our neck and shoulders, really rooting down through our hands and our feet as we bring our rib cage closer to our thighs. Taking a nice full breath. One more breath here. And then walking it up to the front of our yoga mat. Planting our feet, rolling it up one vertebrae at a time. Opening up our palms. Rooting down through our feet. Inhale, arms come up. As you exhale, beautiful back bend. Inhale, extended mountain. Exhale, swan dive into that forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step the right leg back. Then the left, finding your plank, shifting it forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Inhale, step it back up to the front of your yoga mat. Exhale, plant your feet. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Come up to that mountain pose. Exhaling, back bend. Inhale, extended mountain. Exhale, swan dive into that forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Step the left leg back now. Nice runner's lunge. Planting your hands, finding your plank, shifting it forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Take a breath here. And now step it back up to the front of your mat. Rooting down through your feet, roll it on up. Just finding that mountain pose. Wiggling your toes, your fingers. Inhale, arms come up. Bring your right knee with you. Stepping it up. Now exhale, bring that left hand down. See how that feels. Inhale, both arms come up. Exhale, right hand comes down. Just a little bit of balance. Inhale, bring that right foot down. Come on up, extended mountain. Exhale, find that fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive back up to that extended mountain. Now rooting through your right foot, left foot comes up. See what it feels like to bring your right hand down. And now switch. Both arms come up, left hand comes down. Inhale, both arms come up. Exhale, left foot comes down. Swan dive into that forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Now this time, let's add on. Inhale, come on up. Exhale, find your chair pose. Sitting back in your chair. Hands can be at heart center. Engaging the inner thighs, building a little bit of heat. Now see what it feels like to bring this right knee up. One-legged mountain. Exhale, step it back. Let's find a nice, easy crescent high lunge. Dropping your shoulders. Just reaching up. Nice and tall. Now bringing those hands to heart center, come back, one-legged mountain. That right knee comes up. Now take your right hand, right knee, and just open up your hip. So we're just right here. We're just opening up that hip. Really rooting down through your left foot. Reaching that left arm out. And now come into that mountain pose. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, swan dive into that forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, really melt into that fold. Inhale, come on up. As you exhale, find your chair pose. Engaging the inner thighs, lifting up through the palms. Sitting back in that chair, holding here for a full breath. Now inhale, left knee comes up, one-legged mountain. Exhale, step it slowly back, find that crescent high lunge. Just pausing here, dropping your shoulders. Right, we're pulling that mat away. Strong legs. Now bringing those hands to heart center, take flight, left knee comes up. Left hand, left knee, open it up. And then come into that mountain pose, shake it out. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, swan dive into that forward fold. Inhale, bend your knees, plant your hands, find your plank, and then press it back, downward facing dog. Let's add on. Inhale, left leg comes high, three-legged dog. Inhale, knee to nose. Exhale, extend. Inhale, left leg comes through, crescent high lunge. Now see what it feels like to pivot on that back foot. Let's try a little warrior one this morning. So my hips are forward, reaching up through those top hands. Maybe, I love to open up the chest in warrior one. So maybe we just come into a chest opener, hands can be on your back. Or clasp your hands, open it up. Whatever feels good, wiggle into this space. Take a breath here. And now on your next inhale, let's come up into our warrior two. Left foot forward. And just pausing here, holding this warrior two. Inhale here, exhale, reverse that warrior. Open up the chest. And then come into that extended side angle. Left hand, left leg, reach up with that top arm. And now swoop it through. Inhale, crescent high lunge. So both toes are forward. Exhale, hands come to heart center. One-legged mountain, right knee comes up. And then come into that mountain pose. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, swan dive into that forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step it back down, dog. Pressing those heels into your option to stay right here in your down dog. Or if you want one more vinyasa, inhale, come into that plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, tuck your toes, downward facing. Inhale, right leg comes high, three-legged dog. Inhale, knee to nose. Exhale, extend. Inhale, right leg comes through. Crescent high lunge. Now once you have your lunge, pivot on that back foot, finding your warrior one. See what it feels like maybe to add a little back bend here. Yogi's choice. If it doesn't feel good, always leave it out. Right, we're pivoting on that back foot, but we want to keep our hips forward in that square, in that warrior one. Using that breath to find this posture. Take another full breath here. And then as you inhale, release your hands. Open up, warrior two. Dropping our shoulders, opening up through the chest. Nice and strong this Wednesday morning. Big inhale here, exhale, reverse that warrior. Peel open that heart. Nice strong legs. As you exhale, come into that extended side angle. Open it up. Now taking this left hand, big circle, swoop it up, crescent high lunge, both toes are forward. Exhale, come on up, one-legged mountain. And then come into that mountain pose. Let's add on. Inhale, come into that chair pose. Holding it here. See what it feels like to airplane those arms. Ooh, I'm adding on. Right arm comes forward, left arm comes back. Yeah, there we go. Inhale, both arms come up. Exhale, right arm comes back, left arm comes forward. Inhale, both arms come up. Hold your chair, building some heat in those legs. Sink it a little bit deeper. And now come into that forward fold. Take a breath here. Bending your knees, nice yogi squat that we've been working on. Planting your hands, step it back into that plank, and then press it back down, dog. Rooting your hands through your mat. Inhale, left leg comes high, three-legged dog. Inhale, knee to nose. Exhale, extend. Inhale, left leg comes through. Let's find that warrior one. Hands can be behind. Maybe you add a little humble warrior this morning. Maybe it feels good to come on down. Totally optional. Inhale, release your hands, come on up. Find that beautiful warrior two. Use your breath. Hold here for a breath. And then inhale into your reverse warrior. Maybe you add that little half bind with your arm, opening up your shoulders. And then exhaling into your extended side angle. Inhale, swoop it up, crescent high lunge. Exhale, one-legged mountain. But guess what we're coming into? A tree. Finding your tree pose wherever that leg feels comfortable, and then adding your arms. Standing tall, rooted just like a Christmas tree. Strong roots. This season can get so busy and hectic, and I just felt the need to really just feel grounded. What better way than the tree pose? So dropping your shoulders, lifting up. Finding your balance. Really rooting through that left leg. Nice and strong. It's okay if you sway. One more breath here. And then exhale into that mountain pose. Shake it out. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, swan dive into that forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, melt into that fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive, come on up. Exhale into your chair pose. Hold it here. Inhale, left arm comes back. Exhale, chair arms. Inhale, right arm comes back. Exhale, chair pose. Inhale, both arms come back. Inhale, chair arms, sink it here. Exhale into that fold. Bending your knees, hop it back to that plank, and then press it back down, dog. Inhale, left leg comes high. Oh, I'm sorry, right leg comes high. Inhale, right knee to nose. Exhale, extend. Inhale, right leg comes through, finding your warrior one. Option to add those arms. Option to take it to a humble warrior. Whatever feels good this morning. Really rooting through your feet. And now as you inhale, find that beautiful warrior two. Pause here. And then reverse that warrior. Open up the heart. Exhale into your extended side angle. Nice big stretch. And then swoop those arms up, crescent high lunge. Root through that right foot as we take flight. Left knee comes up. Open up, find your tree pose. Really rooting through that right foot. Dropping your shoulders. Nice and strong this morning. Right, I love that quote, right? We bend so we don't break. And I always think of a tree, as the wind comes, the roots are nice and strong. As the branches sway, bend in the wind. Take another breath here. Nice and tall and strong this morning. And then inhale, drop that foot, come into your extended mountain, or exhale into that swan dive. Maybe bend it out a little bit. Shake it out. Bending your knees, coming into that plank. Holding it here. And then exhale, come in to that downward facing dog. Take a full breath here. Reaching your hips up towards the ceiling, pressing your heels down towards your yoga mat. And then taking our hands, walking it back to the back of our mat and coming into that yogi squat, right? We've been opening up the hips. So whatever feels comfortable, you can have your heels off. You bring your hands to heart center. Whatever feels good this morning. Maybe you're kind of working on bringing your feet flat. Just opening up those hips, coming into that squat. Take another full breath wherever you are. Releasing that tension. Right, starting our day off. Let's come on down, have a seat. Bringing those legs out in front of us, sitting up nice and tall. Let's come into a nice forward fold. Bringing your hands wherever is comfortable, just feeling that stretch through your spine, through the back of your legs. Melting it forward. Taking another full breath here. And then planting our feet. Come on, before we come on down, let's come right into a nice little bridge pose. Just a little bit of core this morning, working our balance. So maybe bring your feet up, opening up the chest, holding it here, maybe finding a little shake. Right, really feeling your sit bones rooted in your mat, opening it up, a little bit of core. One more breath here, we got this, we got this. And now inhale, bring your knees into your chest, and now exhale, roll it on back. Extending those legs out, nice big good morning stretch. And now bringing your knees up towards the ceiling, planting your right foot. Let's bring this left leg. Just grabbing onto that calf. Maybe you point and flex your foot here. Deepening that hamstring stretch. And now bending this left knee, bring it on top of your right knee. And then grabbing onto the back of that right leg. Just a nice figure four stretch here. Bringing this right knee in towards your chest, left knee away from your body. Nice outer hip stretch. Exhale. Release. Now option, you can stay right here, or you can take your hands out to a T and come into a nice little twist. So my left heel is still on my right knee and looking over that shoulder. Just adding a nice little spinal twist here. And then coming back through center, bringing both knees into your chest. And now dropping the left foot. Take your right foot up, grabbing that calf, maybe pointing and flexing that foot if that feels good. And then bending your right knee on top of that left knee, grabbing that left leg. Bringing this left knee in towards your chest, pressing that right knee away. Just really feeling your entire spine on the yoga mat. Feeling grounded, rooted this morning. As we exhale, releasing that tension, releasing whatever doesn't serve our body. Allowing that breath to lengthen. Option to stay right here, or if you want to take your arms out to a T, bring that right foot down to the ground, adding a little bit of a twist to that spine, looking over that right shoulder. And then come back through center. Bringing both knees into your chest, taking those two peace fingers, grabbing onto your big toes as you bring your knees down towards the ground, really rooting that spine. Can you feel that entire vertebrae on your mat this morning? And then releasing here, bringing those knees into your chest. Just take it side to side. Ooh, in fact, let's take those arms out to a T. Let's take it to some windshield wiper legs, just side to side. Feels really good on that lower back. And then hugging those knees in. Give yourself a nice big squeeze here this morning. And then we're going to end our practice seated. So let's roll it on up. Give yourself a few rolls. And then just having a seat. Sitting up nice and tall. Closing your eyes, palms are on your lap. Taking just a moment to pause. Feeling your sit bones sitting in your yoga mat. Nice long spine. So easy in this season to just be up and running all over the place. But this morning we took this time to really ground ourselves. Finding that calmness. Just keeping your face nice and soft. Feeling your breath from the bottom of your belly. Come up all the way to your heart. And then exhale, melt it down. Just take here a moment of silence, stillness. Feeling your breath. And then slowly opening your eyes. Taking a nice breath. Let's take those arms out to the side. Big inhale. One final breath together, reaching it up, feeling those fingertips. And then as you exhale, tracing your face, bringing your hands to your beating heart center, sealing in your yoga practice. Thank you for putting up with me and my Christmas tree this morning. Hey friends, did you know that I do live yoga every week? If you want to do yoga with me in the comfort of your own home, go ahead and sign up below and join my virtual membership.